What's good, everybody? It's your brother, Man Black, the most dangerous and the most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. So apparently, little Kyle Rittenhouse is broke, and that's what's been reported the last few days or so in most press releases, is that Kyle Cracker House is struggling when it comes to money nowadays, and apparently all the money and donations that he got from all these right-wing bigots and dumbass rednecks and racists who want to support him for killing two Black Lives Matter protesters or just two protesters. I'm not sure if they're part of Black Lives Matter. That's how the story is being spun. But he killed some white folks and people wanted to support him because he's one of these little dirtbag cowards who likes to walk around with an assault rifle, basically. And yes, you are a coward if you're one of these idiots that likes to walk around with assault rifles. I see them all the time in Nashville, Tennessee, and in different parts of Tennessee, just walking around in a downtown public square area with an assault rifle talking about, well, I'm just exercising my right to carry. You piece of shit. Why don't you go exercise your right to carry in the military? You coward. You want to walk around with an assault rifle in a damn candy store or in a boot shop or just walking down the street while other people are trying to enjoy their day and their vacation. You want to walk around with an assault rifle slung across your arm and in your hands. What type of dangerous situation do you expect to run into, asshole, when you're in line to get some ice cream or something? See, these people, I just can't stand certain types of people. Their mentality is all backwards. They're not prepared to be in some sort of bad situation. They're just cowards. If you gotta walk around with an assault rifle like that, there's a word for that. That's called being a thug and a bully and being a punk ass. Okay? That's what criminals do. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. But that's what Kyle Rittenhouse was doing at that protest when he killed those people. Okay? He thought he was going to shoot some black people, but that didn't work out for him, and he wound up getting into a tussle with some other mayonnaise mutants and wound up popping them and sending them to the shadow realm. But Kyle Rittenhouse himself, over the during the time of his trial, he got up on the stand and cried those little mayonnaise tears and pretended to be so hurt and traumatized by that situation, knowing damn well he didn't give a damn. But his ass went there and cried and boo-hooed, and the judge coddled him and treated him like a poor little baby, and that fool got off for murder. And then after that, his ass got all types of donation and money from all these right-wing bigots, and then a lot of them would have Kyle Rittenhouse in interviews, and he would charge for the interviews and whatnot. He would charge for the public appearances. So Kyle Rittenhouse was basically making money hand over fist. But now he spent most of that money, and he's going to be dealing with some more financial hardship because he's being sued civilly by the families of the people that he murdered. So even though he got out of the criminal trial, he's still being held accountable through civil lawsuits. And those people basically want a pound of flesh from his bitch ass. And I don't feel bad for him at all, him or his ugly mama. Okay? Because, she's the one that raised him to be the punk that he is. And, his father, wherever his father is, didn't teach him how to be a man. So he basically has lived his life as one of these little privileged punks in this country that doesn't know the meaning of taking responsibility or accountability for his own actions. And now they claim he's struggling for money, but then I just saw another thing where his lawyers were saying, like, well, he's got himself a job. He's got a full-time job. Well, if he's got a full-time job, then let him handle it. He doesn't need donations or money from anybody else. Let him work his job, whatever that might be. Let him work his job like every other American out there and take care of himself that way. pull yourself up by your bootstraps, Kyle. Okay, don't be just depending on people's donations and charity and welfare. Go ahead and work for yourself and pull yourself up by your bootstraps or your mayonnaise straps or whatever you lace your boots up with. Okay, do that. All right, don't be expecting people to just give you money or help you out just because you got some lawsuits coming down the lane. And I think he wrote a book or something too. And I don't know how well the book did. I doubt anyone will want to read it. I know he's not intelligent enough to write a book on his own, so he probably had to hire somebody to do the writing part for him. And they just, let whatever right-wing think tank dictate what was going to go in the book, right? But I don't think that book did well enough to support him. And I mean, what else? What else are they going to read? And I've talked about this before with these right wingers and these bigots out here. All they care about is the fact that he killed somebody in the name of white supremacy. Once he does that, he's kind of on his own. I said the same thing about Derek Chauvin as well. They're not really going to support you after the fact. They just want to use you as a rallying cry for whatever bigoted nonsense that they're trying to push. But the fact that he helped to commit these murders in the name of white supremacy and good old American Second Amendment rights or whatever, that's good enough for them. And he can be a hero for that and a martyr for that. And they'll just keep on pushing until the next asshole comes out and kills somebody in the name of white supremacy. So once again, I don't feel bad for Kyle. I don't care if he goes completely poor or broke or winds up on the street. Him and his mama will have to figure that out on their own. Maybe he can kill some more people and get some more attention for himself in that way. Who knows? You folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. Anyway, Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on the devil's back.